Hey guys, before the show gets started, just want to let you know that we are sponsored by Dubby Energy. Head over to dubby.gg and use the code BPM at checkout to get 10% off. Again, that's BPM at checkout to get 10% off your order. Dubby, wage war on big energy.
I like to think that we were virtually tucking SWAT into bed.
Yeah, we did.
Right?
Sometimes. It's
Yeah.
We made him a
I
glass of
imagine
warm
him
milk.
slipping into
And
bed.
we,
and we
rolled
just
the
kinda, like,
covers.
go-
Left his pillow for him.
And he's like, ooh. Nick Calvin Devlin, I love you so much. Thank you. Tuck, tuck, tuck.
He's gonna hear all this.
Read him a little bedtime
He's gonna
story.
hear all this.
I know. I want him to.
Kiss him gently on the forehead. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Fierce Per Minute. I'm Mick Pettit. With me, as always, Cal Mile, Devin Lopez.
Yo.
Just jumping right into this one.
Going.
Fast.
Just
Yeah.
splashing.
Why are
splashing
you
into-
sad, Devin? Tell us why. Why are you sad?
Expose your heart to us, Devin.
Well, I remember at the beginning of the year, I said I was going to try to be funnier. And Calvin's wife actually called me out on it, saying that I haven't been that at all. Which is the first viewer feedback that I've gotten on my resolution. So
Oh man,
I'm a little bit hurt about it, but I'll manage. I'll get through this with you guys, obviously. But
Are you gonna be
That'll work.
funnier, or are you just gonna get through it?
We'll see. I can't promise anything at this point. It could go either way.
yeah, it might help if you have a brighter background too. I mean, you get in that dark room, both of you guys. I'm surprised you both haven't.
I like-
Calvin's
I like
bright
the dark
white
colors.
skin just is illuminated behind it.
I feel like I'm orange right now. Like I ate too many carrots.
You are orange. You look like an Oompa Loompa.
Nice.
Like
nice.
Jessica Alba from Fantastic Four.
Was she orange on that?
Oh yeah, she was a
Really?
traffic cone, dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think she had some spray tan issues.
Oh, it was awful. Like the memes of that were amazing. So good. Did you guys ever watch the new one, the remake?
No. Oh,
I had
God.
never watched it. I wanted to watch it, but I never.
I never
got around
saw
to
Why
it.
did you want to watch it?
I like Fantastic Four.
The first one was cheesy, but that was kind of like okay. But
I
then when
liked-
they
I
tried to
liked
make it
but-
new, like more gritty, and I kind of liked that aspect of it. I never watched it yet, but
Didn't it have
one of those ones on
did
my
it have
list.
Michael B. Jordan in it?
Isn't he in
Or
everything
different?
now?
Was that a different black guy inside of it? Michael B. Jordan?
It might.
Michael B. Jordan is in
It
everything.
might have
these
been
days.
him. He's also in Genlock too, that Rooster Teeth anime.
I don't
He's
watch
in
the
everything.
animes. I don't think.
They got some good ones.
Yeah.
Freak Camp. You got Ruby. Yeah.
It's not telling me if it has Michael B. Jordan. He's very. Oh no, he's second on the list. Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
and
Okay.
Miles Teller. I do like Miles Teller.
I watched a little bit of Ruby, but I couldn't really get into it. It was weird to me. Not my
Ruby's
favorite.
good. It's the first couple seasons take a bit because
Mhm.
it's the old animation and it was oh god, why did I forget his name? Oh my god. Monty. I was thinking Morty. Like, no. I got Justin Roiland on the mind
Morty.
too.
Oh my gosh, he's been on everybody's mind.
Right?
Can we talk about that for a second? Actually,
We can.
I feel like I'm
Yeah,
too
we can.
white
Justin
now.
Roiland is gone, you guys.
I know.
Rick and
Sucks.
Morty is dead.
No, it's not. No, it's
No,
not.
they're gonna
I'm telling you
hire
it's dead.
they're gonna hire
I'm telling
his
you, it's
Mm-mm.
dead.
they're gonna hire
Nope.
his impressionist.
Gonna get freaking Sean Kelly in here, man. He's gonna take it over. Sean Kelly says.
What I'm telling you though is that it's basically dead.
Like
I
the
actually
humor?
don't want to
See,
watch it anymore.
the humor's
because
dead.
Really?
'cause
You
he's not
don't?
there anymore.
It's just it feels like if you were like it's literally when The Office got rid of Steve Carell and it
Mhm.
just wasn't funny anymore. I mean, it was,
Mm,
but it wasn't as funny. It just like it lost the spirit.
Mm-hmm. Well, because
right.
Justin wrote all the jokes for Rick and Morty too, right?
And
And
I mean, not all of them. I mean, Dan.
Him
had
and
a big
Dan.
But
part,
like, yeah,
but-
him and Dan wrote a lot of they wrote all the jokes.
I mean, the
two
fact
of
that
them.
he did the majority of the voices
Mhm.
and all that. I mean, that voice is just such an iconic voice that you can't just
No,
change.
there are. Well,
Mhm.
it won't change though. Like there are impressionists that sound exactly like him.
I don't want an impression. You're not going to find.
You wouldn't
So-
know. Is what I'm saying. You
No,
wouldn't know there's a
yes,
difference.
dude, you need to listen to Sean Kelly.
You would not know there's a difference at all.
He's when High on Life came out, everybody was asking him like you are the voice of the gun, right? You did that. He's like, no, it wasn't me. I swear, it was not me. But he sounds so much like him.
I don't believe it.
He's good, dude. No, listen to him.
They sound exactly the same.
I'm not sure I'm gonna watch anymore or be interested anymore.
I'm probably gonna watch it still.
I'm sorry, I'll still watch, but
now
I'll have a bad taste in my mouth because he's a pile of garbage.
So now he's been charged, but he hasn't been convicted, right?
Okay, but he ended up like resigning from Squanch Games. Like
I don't even know what
happened. Steps
right,
to
but
say that there's something there. While it may not be exactly what happened, there's something there. You know,
there probably is something, but when something like that happens too, it's like everybody just like done, which is understandable. But until you find out the actual truth of it, we just had this whole, thing of like the defamation thing with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Obviously, all that pile of lies and all that crap. But when everybody said, "Oh, he did this," everybody boycotted him and just killed everything.
Yeah, he lost a bunch of jobs and stuff.
Yeah, and like now they're like, "Oh, you can come back. We want you now." Like, no. Like that.
I probably shouldn't have this conversation with Calvin. I don't want to have this conversation with Calvin.
What?
Actually, we've had this conversation.
I didn't even say anything.
Well, I didn't know what that brain is doing inside of that head right now.
I don't even know what we're talking about right now. Actually,
I'm not.
I'm
not
idea
being
what's
like.
Going on.
I'm not advocating for anything either. Obviously, if he did that stuff, it's horrible.
I don't know what happened.
Domestic violence or domestic abuse. Something like
domestic violence.
Yeah, and if he did those things, then pile of garbage, sure. But you gotta look at all the facts as well. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I guess that's true. It's just
and then get Sean Kelly on there, and then just keep the show going because it's amazing, and he's gonna do it. He's just top notch.
I think he's a good impressionist for sure.
I'll have to look him up.
He used to be Morty Says on TikTok. Now he's Sean Kelly Says.
So what are we drinking tonight, boys?
I got my Pins NA.
More of the NA.
It's good stuff.
That weird water.
It's good.
I wanted to make delicious. A gin and tonic. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying it's delicious, but I'm losing the poundage.
Hey, can you unbutton your top button? Okay.
Why?
Because you're not Mexican.
He likes clothes on his neck.
I like fully buttoned shirts.
He likes being strangled by his clothing.
Go put on a tie then.
No. I can pull this off. I'm from the Northwest. I got the beard. I got the plaid.
I can't do it.
Okay, the tie is not or buttoning up to the top is not a Northwest thing.
It kind of is lumber sexual thing. Yeah.
It is.
No, they don't button it up to the top.
Yeah, they do. They have plaid shirts fully buttoned up and suspenders. That's a lumber sexual thing for sure.
If it's too tight, I will undo it. But if it's a good like neckline, then works great.
I'm drinking a Hop Raider IPA by Voodoo Ranger, New Belgium.
Nice.
This is the second week in a row I've been drinking this.
I
wanted to make a gin and tonic, but I apparently didn't have time to, so I didn't. But I was going to make a really cool gin and tonic for everybody. I want you to know that.
You could have just brought all the ingredients to your desk and made it on camera.
Okay. Ice, gin, tonic, a glass.
Yeah. That would have been super cool.
Yeah.
I know you can't see how big my desk is, but it's not that big.
You can put it on the floor. It doesn't matter.
Hey, I have a game for you guys. You guys want to play a game?
Yeah.
I'm drinking
sorry.
Fireball whiskey and Angry Orchard with a little dash of vanilla extract in it.
What is it called? Tell me the name of it again.
It's called the iCast Fireball.
Nice.
It's a D&T drink.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Just as tasty as before.
It's delicious. I love it. I think I'm gonna be drinking this a lot now.
Oh wow.
Cool. All right. Fireball is cheap, and Angry Orchard's delicious.
It's disgustingly cheap.
So
I wouldn't.
Reason why it's cheap.
Yeah,
well, I wouldn't drink it by itself. But like the same with Admiral Nelson's, if you mix it with stuff, it's delicious. I'm good at taking cheap.
I'm more like in on the Angry Orchard.
You know, like Angry Orchard?
It's too sweet.
I don't like Angry Orchard.
I love hard apple cider.
I'd rather drink Angry Orchard over Fireball. That's for sure.
Yeah, but you guys both you both
that's
like
Angry
IPAs.
Balls.
I don't mind cider. I'm just saying
You both
Angry
like-
Orchard isn't a great cider.
Fireball
is not a great cinnamon whiskey even.
Angry Orchard is a good middle ground cider.
No, not
Middle ground,
It's super sweet. No, it's way too sweet.
That is a PBR of cider right there, man.
There are plenty of sweet ciders.
I know.
Hey,
I said that for your
now.
benefit.
I love sweet ciders.
I got a game for you guys. You guys want to play?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to name 3 beer names, and I want you to tell me which one's not real.
Okay.
That sound good?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So we have Amber's Hot Friend.
Okay.
Battle Cat.
Okay.
Or Citrus Detonation. That was a really hard word to say, actually. Detonation.
Citrus,
I got it right.
I'm gonna go with Citrus Detonation is not real.
Mick, you want me to say them again?
Or do you want me to say them again?
I'm gonna go with Amber's girlfriend.
Amber's Hot Friend.
Yeah,
hot friend. Amber's hot friend. I knew. Hey, it was close.
You're gonna say Amber's Hot Friend?
Yeah.
Point to Calvin. Citrus Detonation is not real.
I thought that
Amber's Hot Friend.
It's definitely an amber beer.
Skookum Brewery.
Skookum.
Skookum
Well,
Brewery.
Citrus Detonation could be.
And Battle Cat is from Harmony Brewing Co.
They all could be, but I was just thinking of what's plausible, and I feel like Citrus Detonation is the least plausible name for a beer.
Citrus Detonation is not that, like...
We live in the Northwest where IPAs are huge.
I didn't say it wasn't plausible. I said it's the least plausible. It's like the 86 when other ones are 90 and 95. Okay, they're all still plausible.
The Amber's Hot Friend just sounded less.
No,
I didn't like the name. I'll tell you that.
It didn't sound. Yeah, it didn't sound like a beer name.
That sounds exactly like a beer name. That's exactly
want another one. Name.
Yeah, give me another one.
Okay, so we have Haze Phantasm, Cheers, or Duck Duck Goose.
Duck Duck Goose.
Duck Duck Goose.
Is it a goose or is it goose?
It's goose. You want me to spell it out for you?
Yeah.
Gooze.
Okay. Duck Duck Goose.
It's probably a goes. But yeah. I can say them again for you. We got Cheers, Haze Phantasm, or Duck Duck Goose.
I don't think Cheers is real.
Mick? Please don't pluck your nose hairs on the podcast.
I rubbed my nose. Jesus.
He's digging for gold in there.
Now I think, man.
You pluck one nose hair for every thought you have.
Yes.
That's actually how he takes them out of his brain. That's how he extracts the thought from his brain is he has to pluck it out of his nose.
There's little words written
and then he's able to say it.
I have to lick the tear as well. And that, yeah. I feel like I've seen Cheers though.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I probably have seen it at somewhere.
Cheers is a restaurant.
I know it is. And then you had the
Hazy Phantasm and Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah.
3.
We'll do the hazy.
The Haze Phantasm?
Yeah.
Point for Mick. Haze Phantasm is not real.
Nice.
Cheers is from Old Cottage Brewery Company. And the Duck Duck Goose is from the Lost Abbey.
Yes, I knew I've seen the Cheers before.
Nice job.
Thank you.
You want to do one more?
Sure, we gotta break the tie.
We gotta break the tie. This is tiebreaker. This is for all the points.
This is for all the pop tops at home.
All the bamps.
So we have Imperial Dank Fog, Hebrew, and Mrs. Stoutfire.
Those are all really good
great
names. Those are all great names. I'm gonna go with Stoutfire.
Mrs. Stoutfire, Hebrew, or Imperial Dank Fog.
That one sounds delicious.
Now, these aren't ones that you wish are real. These are the
I
ones
know.
that are real. Okay.
I think
Think
Hebrew.
with your head, not your heart.
I think Hebrew.
You think Hebrew's fake?
I think Hebrew. Yeah.
You both are wrong.
Oh
Imperial
no!
Dank Fog is not real.
Damn it!
We have to go another round just for this tiebreaker. Oh my goodness.
We're in overtime now.
That one sounded so delicious.
We're
I
in
was hoping it
overtime.
was real.
This is OT. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Closest to the goal wins.
Okay, so we have rat salad, Spruce Willis, or dry hopped milkshake drizzle.
That sounds like a stout, but a weird ass stout.
A weird stout
or porter even.
So it was rat salad,
Bruce Willis,
Spruce
or
Willis.
dry hopped milkshake drizzle.
I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do the
Dry hopped milkshake drizzle.
Yeah, that one doesn't sound right to me.
I'm gonna do Spruce Willis because I think the dry hot milkshake drizzle is a red herring.
Is a red herring.
I think it's a red herring, but I could be wrong. I guess we'll see.
Point to Mick. He is the winner of today's
Woo!
segment that I don't have a name for yet at all.
That was that was the obvious choice, but I'm like, it couldn't be that obvious. This is like
I tried to make it really obvious.
Stupid long beer name.
Spruce Willis is from Dogfish Head Brewery, and Rat Salad is from a brewery called Second Shift.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You always know that the disturbing names are real.
The disturbing names like
they're
Spruce
always
Willis and
like
and
rat salad. You know that's a beer. Like that's gross.
So the reason why I came up with this today is I heard of this brewing company. I read it in the bathroom actually when I was up in Tacoma working, but they had a little sign there for they called it a winter stoutstice 2023, and I really wish I went to it. It was last Saturday, but they had these beers that were the insane names ever: chocolate macadamia stormtrooper, Irish cream second breakfast, an exile in Siberia. It's Siberia with like BEER.
Mm-hmm. So it was a pun,
and they're all wildly good sounding.
They sound delicious.
Imperial white stout, an imperial oatmeal breakfast stout, and then a creme brulee stout.
I love oatmeal stouts.
What is that even?
Oh
a creme
man,
brulee stout.
Oh, just like a little bit of sweetness with that nice burnt, like toasty.
It's probably crunchy.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
you have to eat the glass while you drink it, so it's crunchy.
Oh, that'd be amazing! It's one of those the sugar glasses, so you have to
an edible glass.
Yeah,
it's like Willy Wonka. You can eat you can eat everything.
You need everything.
I want to make some of those.
Even Willy Wonka.
The fake bottles and cups and stuff that's made out of sugar, so you can like.
I bet there's like an edible filament you could put in a 3D printer.
Yeah, you buy chocolate filament.
Yeah,
it's amazing. So cool.
You can just make your own chocolate sculptures.
I sent it to Chris, and he was like, "Oh my god, we need it."
That's a good idea.
I did send him something that he has to print for his Bear Arms place. It's a set of sights, and one is like that, and then the other one's the finger in the front of it. It's like that's pretty good.
Wow. Well, I was gonna have to blur that part out of the podcast.
I didn't do it all the way.
It was the same as all the way.
It was definitely. It
was not intent for anything.
He'll just put like the like that screen that pops up before like a TV show or whatever, like with all the all the colors is. You know what I'm talking about? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Or the please stand by screen or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Or
have that pop in as a camera.
No, I think you should superimpose a picture of a chicken head over the finger.
Or just like the picture of the thing I was talking about, because I have the picture.
No.
That would be as simple.
Well, good job, Mick, winning the game. I'm really proud of you, man.
Nick wins.
Thank you. Okay, champion.
If you guys are listening, write in and tell me a name for that segment, because it probably will come back. It's a fun little game.
It was fun. It was fun. I feel like I'm slouching.
Yeah, I can't even think of what a good name for that would be. Like, one of these things, not like the other, is too long, you know?
It has to have the word beer in it, you know, like Exile in Siberia.
Mm-hmm.
How about Beer Me Silly?
Beer Me Silly? That's not a very funny name. That's a dumb name.
Wow, that's really harsh, Devin. That's mean. I'm not going to come up with any names anymore.
Please don't.
Swa says to beer or not to beer.
That's actually great. See, now that is a great name right there.
That was not bad.
This man could come up with names.
We could have a good logo for that too, like in like Shakespearean style font or something. That pops
to beer
up
or not to beer. That
when
was
the segment
great
starts.
First round of to beer or not to beer. Mick 1, Calvin 0.
Yes.
And he put a 2 at the beginning, like the number 2. Because there's 2 beers that are real and ones that's not.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. I'm
Yeah.
glad you explained the joke to everybody.
Well, because it's not obvious that there's a
true.
number 2.
That makes sense, actually.
I mean, that's how I thought.
Now
I didn't see it.
Actually. Look at the egg on my face.
So you got any would you rathers? Would you rathers?
Of course I do, man. Of course I do. I got them locked and loaded. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do one of those. Let's get a couple of those going.
Swim in a pool full of Nutella. Nutella. Is it Nutella
It's Nutella.
or Nutella?
It's Nutella. Like new metal.
I felt like you both said it in different ways.
It's Nutella. It's like new metal.
Nutella, not Nutella.
Yeah, not Nutella. Nutella.
It's made out of nuts. So you're right. That makes
you're a
no
Nutella.
Emphasis is on the nut. It's nut.
Okay.
Nut.
Would you rather swim in a pool full of Nutella or a pool full of maple syrup?
Syrup.
Nutella.
Syrup. Nutella would be too thick.
It's too thick to swim in, man.
You would get so tired. It'd be like swimming through tar.
Yeah, it actually would probably be painful to swim inside of that.
I don't think it'd be painful. I think it'd be like a mud bath.
No.
Have you tried? As soon as that thing starts like hardening, starting to dry out,
it
gets like
right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that would be better because you couldn't sink to the bottom and die like you could maple syrup.
You would too. It'd be like sand when it's wet, and when you step on it and it dries out, and then if you have your foot in it, it'll slowly go down once the water hits it. But as soon as you start moving, it's gonna
but there's no
harden
water.
Up. Right, the oil and stuff. As soon as you start moving, it's gonna push the oils away from what you're trying to do, and it's gonna get harder.
You couldn't stroke fast enough in maple syrup to not drown in it. Is what I'm saying. You would die if you jumped in a pool full of maple syrup.
I don't know.
You would die. You would sink
I
to
feel
the
like
bottom and you would die.
Cover yourself with Nutella and die also.
Yeah,
no, because I feel like Nutella has enough viscosity that you wouldn't sink through it. Like it's kind of like what Mick was saying, like sand that only turns, that you can only go through when you're moving through it. Like it requires what's that?
Sand.
What's that? No, it's like internal friction.
That sounds like quicksand.
Sand has internal friction that holds it together. So when you disrupt the internal friction, you go through it. I feel like on Nutella, you could spread your body out and survive, whereas in maple syrup, you would just die.
Okay, well, I think we're assuming that this is like an ocean depth of Nutella.
I'm
versus
thinking
maple syrup. I'm thinking of like
a pool,
a normal sized 3-foot pool or something like that you could normally stand up in.
I don't think you'd be able to stand in either of them. They're both too slippery to stand.
You could
syrup.
stand. You could touch the bottom. Is what I'm saying.
You would die.
No, syrup.
You would just die.
I think that if you tried to swim in 3 feet of maple syrup, first of all, you're swimming, right? So you're going horizontally to begin with. I don't think you could stand up. I think you'd be like,
you could swim through Nutella.
I don't care if you can or not. I'm going to be alive.
I don't think you're gonna die in either way. I feel like
the question is which one will you swim through, though?
Which one would you rather swim through? And I'm saying I would rather attempt to swim through Nutella
would you rather
than die in maple syrup.
I guess it's not like can you swim through it. I guess it's honestly just like would you rather be in Nutella or maple syrup?
Right.
I would rather be in maple syrup. I feel like it would be easier to clean off.
You're both dead.
It's not about dying.
It'd be easier to move through.
It would be way harder to clean off.
It would be easier to move through.
Clean off. No, it would not.
Yes, it would be because yes, but Nutella has an actual solidness to it of sorts, whereas the syrup is basically just liquid. There's no solid when you push through it. There's nothing that you're actually pushing out of the way. You're literally going through the syrup. Whereas with the Nutella, you're kind of digging. You'd have to
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's my point. That's why I picked Nutella.
And if you're digging like this and digging like that, you're going to get tired within 2 seconds.
I don't care if you're tired.
Final answer. Let's go.
I'll be alive.
Maple
syrup.
Maple syrup.
I'm gonna say maple syrup too.
Yeah.
Squaw says that Mythbusters actually tested.
What did they find out? Is it possible?
Well, they probably busted the myth
that you could or could not.
That's what maple syrup. They do on that show. Is they bust the myth up.
That's
pop that.
Is that the slogan? Mythbusters. We
just like
bust the
swimming
myth
in
up.
water. You dumb person.
Just like swimming in water.
Like swimming in water.
I don't know. It might depend on what maple syrup you have too.
Next question.
Light syrup.
diet maple syrup with water added.
Oh my gosh, I lost it. Okay, I basically remember it. Oh, I found it. Would you rather open a cabinet in your kitchen and find a rat, or pull back the sheets on your bed and find a cockroach?
Rat.
Cockroach.
Hands down, rat.
I stand by cockroach too. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Dude, rats are where I eat. Like cockroaches might just be in the bed and stuff, but
no, if
I understand cockroaches might be more
yeah, if you see one cockroach, there's probably a cockroach problem somewhere.
But
if you see a rat in your cupboard, you could already have a disease.
I'd be more concerned with the rat.
Yeah.
Nah, because then if it's in the cupboard, you just wash your dishes.
But I'm saying it probably already pooped all over what you already used.
But you can find. Well, no, if there's a poop or there's a pee or something on a plate or what you're using, you're gonna notice a spot.
Wouldn't even know.
You know what?
I'm observant
on this
because
yeah.
If there's a rat, there may be more than one rat, but when there's one cockroach, there's cockroaches. You don't just have one cockroach in your house.
It's easier to get rid of rats than it would cockroaches. We've had we haven't had rats, but we've had mice in our home, and it's way easier to get rid of mice.
Yeah,
I would assume a cockroach. I don't even know how you get rid of cockroaches, honestly.
You exterminate them. You have to poison them all, and that's all that I know.
I mean, they're just so hardy animals or hardy bugs.
They are. It's also good food too if you get big enough ones. But
Mick just starts eating them. That's why he's not afraid of the cockroaches. He'll just start eating them.
They're breakfast for Mick.
Ooh, protein.
I mean, if that's how you think, then I would go with cockroaches. All right, an endless supply of food.
Let's blend those
up.
But
the rat would be the easiest because they're easier to find, and you would know when they're gone. You could plug up the holes. You could all these things. With the cockroaches, it's a huge process of exterminating everything, and you have to wash not just your bedding, but your clothes, your carpets, your walls, every little crevice in your home.
Because of the eggs and stuff.
Yep. And they itty bitty too, little silverfish. That's what they're called.
Yeah, I might switch to rats then. That might be better.
Wait, you were already at rats, I thought.
No, I said
he was at cockroaches.
Oh, you said cockroach?
I said cockroach.
Oh, because what would you prefer?
What would you prefer?
I'd rather rats.
I think rats. I feel rats would be worse at the moment, but easier to handle with.
Have you guys ever seen a cockroach actually in the wild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Where have you guys seen it?
Like just
on the ground
Like where?
in the outside.
Where in the outside?
I can't remember. But
I just remember like the only time that I can remember seeing a cockroach was when my family rented an apartment in New York, and like we went into this little apartment. It was for one night while we were in like the actual like Manhattan area, and like we turned off the lights, and then like half an hour turned them back on just for something, and like you saw cockroaches literally on the ground, and it was horrifying to think about the fact that there was cockroaches on the ground.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Cockroaches like the darkness.
Yeah, they do.
There was that reminds me of an old you know, like those super old text adventure games that you play.
Muds.
Not really, no, because it was like a.
I just tried to throw out a really cool term.
No, I know what muds are.
I know. I just tried to throw it out. I wasn't trying to.
Throw it out.
Read a rabbit.
No, like
text-based.
because there was a, I can't remember what it was called. I want to say it was like called Game Maker or something, where you could make your own little text adventure games and put in your own art, right?
Mario type.
So people would like, it's like pixel art. They'd make pictures and you do like choose your like text adventure stuff underneath the pictures. I made one a long time ago, but there was one that I played because you could download them for free. One that I played where you go into this kitchen and there's a light switch. And if you click on the light switch, it turns lights off, and then the text adventure says, "You're eaten alive by cockroaches." As soon as you turn off the light in the kitchen, because like there's just so many hiding in there that as soon as it's dark, they just eat you. And that stuck in my brain as like a 7-year-old. I still remember the pic. I vividly remember the picture and everything.
Ugh.
Do you guys want one more? Would you rather?
Yeah,
I don't mind.
Let's do another.
Would you rather drink from a toilet or pee in a litter box?
Pee in a litter box?
Pee in a litter box.
Pee in a litter box?
That's easy.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
It's designed to be peed in?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to have a human-sized litter box.
It doesn't even have to be human-sized.
Wait, now, is this just, you say once, or is this just all the time?
No, for the rest, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So wait, drink out of a toilet once, or drink out of a toilet for the rest of my life also?
For the rest of your life.
Oh, definitely pee in a litter box.
Really?
100%.
I feel like we've actually done this one.
We have not done this
we've
one.
Not done this one. You sure?
But 100% pee in a litter box. Other than drink the rest of the water of my life out of a toilet. Yeah.
A lot of times, toilet water is actually potable.
If you get it out of the back of it,
I don't care.
Back of it's fine. I've actually.
If you're allowed to drink out of the back of it, does that make it better?
I'd have to still boil it every time.
No, you wouldn't.
Why would you have? No, you won't.
The back of toilets are still nasty.
No, they're not. It's coming straight from your water
guy
pipe.
Who literally does not wash his hands when he goes to the bathroom.
I don't care where the water. Like, I don't care where the water comes from. I'm saying the actual part where the water sits is gross.
Water. No,
there's no way it can be that gross.
No,
maybe a little bit of rust. That's it.
There's like because it's stagnant water.
It's not stagnant water. You flush your toilet every day. It gets redone every day. If you have
water
a leak, it's constantly
that sits for a day is considered stagnant water.
Right, but you're not going to pour out a whole thing of water just because it sat out like that.
Yeah, I do all the time.
That's wasteful.
No, it goes back to the earth. Actually, water is universally recyclable.
That's wasteful. It's so wasteful.
I pay for it.
Very wasteful.
I pay for it. I can put it back in the ground.
Still wasteful.
It's not wasteful. You can't. You can't. The only way you can get rid of water is by ejecting it into space.
Right, but you're paying to dump it out on the ground.
I'm paying for the service to bring water to my house. What I do with it after that is my own business.
So you're wasting it then?
No, well, not wasting it. I'm using it how I want to.
Yeah.
I turn on my sink and I rinse out my water jug and then dump out the water before I fill up my water jug. Just because I don't want that. I don't want the stagnant water flavor in my jug. This is one of the blessings.
That's a good idea. Yeah, yeah, we got some in the chat here. Go ahead, and Devin.
What?
Swa said, wait. So then paying for an egg and crushing it to make a video isn't wasting the egg?
No, it is, because eggs aren't a renewable resource.
Neither is water, bro. Look at the earth.
Water is.
Look at the earth.
No,
it's not. It's losing water, man.
It's not.
It is.
It's impossible to lose water.
No, it has been losing water.
That's not the only way.
That's
the only
point,
routes,
dude.
the
man.
whole point of
Yeah.
water. What are you talking about?
Of the Earth is losing water.
No, it's not.
It does not have enough water.
Yes, it does.
That's what's happening with global warming, dude.
That's not what global warming is.
Not global warming, but that's what's happening, man.
No, it's
There's
not.
enough water.
The only way to get rid of
Reservoirs
water
are literally drying up, bro.
That doesn't mean anything. The only way to get rid of
That
water
means
is
people
to
aren't getting
eject
water.
it into space. That's the only way to get rid of water. There's a water cycle across the entire planet. No matter what you do with your water, it will get recycled. That's what the planet does. The only way to get rid of water is to eject it into space. So there is no lack of water on the planet. The planet is 75% water.
Yes, but there still is a lack of water.
There's not. There's a lack of distribution of water
on the podcast, and
you guys are dumb. There's not a lack of water. There's a lack
there is a lack of drinkable water. There is a lack of drinkable water. Yes.
There's a lack of distribution of water.
No, there is a literal lack of water in places where there's droughts.
Yeah, that's a lack of distribution.
That has nothing to do with distribution. The
It
Earth
does.
literally dried up and said, "No, I'm not going to distribute any more water to you."
No,
if that's how you want to put it that way.
People aren't distributing it correctly. It's not the Earth.
It is the Earth.
We're not
Earth. We're not running
they can't
out
get
of
the
it.
water
Just
to
went
distribute
somewhere
it.
else, dude. It's still on the planet.
It's gone.
Just because the desert formed doesn't mean the water's gone. It just went somewhere else.
How does the desert form?
Because the water goes somewhere else.
So
It evaporates. It evaporates into a cloud, and the cloud floats away, and then rains somewhere else. The water's still here.
Water doesn't always automatically go back to drinkable water.
Sure, it could fall in the ocean, but the entire ocean is drinkable if you boil it.
The molecules remain, but they don't always stay water. This is all from Swa, our resident, very smart guy, and smarter than all of us guy.
The water molecules remain, but they're not water.
Could get split into hydrogen and so on.
Sure, yeah. If you make a hydrogen bomb or something, then you might lose a molecule or two. But
I think Miss Frizzle told us all about this, so I think we're gonna have to go back and watch some School Bus and re-educate you.
Yeah, the Miss Frizzle taught us about the water cycle and how water is infinitely
infinitely
renewable.
I'm about to just come down on you and teach you, bro.
Oh my god, no, dude, look it up.
Get ready to get wrecked, son.
Mm-hmm. Typing.
Okay. Lightning generates ozone by splitting H2O into hydrogen and O3.
Okay.
Get roasted, clown. Calvin, are you just done? Or do you want to keep arguing with Swa?
I don't see what that has to do with anything, actually.
Chickens lay less eggs if you don't take them away. So not using the eggs makes the egg more scarce. Boom.
And there's a shortage right now too.
There is actually food shortages.
$14 for 12.
Not actually gotten more expensive here.
Eggs and milk and
but
bread.
Other places, yes. So if
you
are experiencing,
they have gotten more expensive here.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you could get.
This is not the same price that they're advertising in other places. Though.
Yeah, no, like in January, a lot of places went up. Some places are reporting like triple the price. Like
I'm still getting eggs, like not a 12 pack, but a 18 pack for like $4 here.
$4. Okay, that's not bad. Because then
I just said $7 for 20 eggs there.
Yeah,
Costco's pretty sick for eggs.
But there's some where it's like, you can get it for $1.75 or something like that for 12, and then they're up to $5 for 12. It's like, woo, that's a bit of a jump.
I got one more would you rather for you guys. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
Would you rather
talk more about eggs?
Danny DeVito or Danny Trejo play you in a movie?
Oh, I gotta go DeVito.
I don't even know what the other person is.
Well, I mean, you're just obvious.
What? Danny.
Actually, now that I think about it,
Danny Trejo. I need to look him up. Oh, that guy. Machete. Okay.
I don't know very much about Danny Trejo, and I haven't played Far Cry 6, but there's a expansion for Far Cry 6 that's called Danny versus Everybody, and apparently the character of Far Cry 6 is Danny with an I, Dani.
Yeah.
And you get to meet Danny Trejo.
Yeah, they accidentally released his stuff too early in the game when it came out, and you couldn't progress his storyline. And they had
really?
because the devs effed up and put him in on accident until before it was released.
I just think it's weird that Danny Trejo is actually inside of a video game as himself.
He's got his tacos in there too.
That's awesome.
Tacos, yeah, his taco bus. That game sucks though.
Far Cry 6.
Yeah, sucks. Horrible, stupid game.
That's not the like super where the bad guys are like some crazy like radical like American people, right?
No,
that's number 5.
That's 5. Okay.
That one was awesome. Game. That one was great.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
Yeah, and New Dawn. Did you play New Dawn, Devin?
New Dawn was kind of trash comparatively.
What? You didn't like that one?
No, it's just dumb.
It still kept all the stuff. It kept like all the fun gameplay.
It was still dumb. I didn't like the sisters. I didn't like any of that.
Speaking of games with
better than
people
6
in them, I recently 100% completed Cyberpunk 2077.
Hey, nice job. I recently platinum Mass Effect 3 and officially have platinumed all 3 games now.
Good job, Devin.
Thank you.
I'm officially down to 173. I get my level.
You guys,
Mick just loses weight.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to do like a draft or something?
Too long.
A draft.
Like an imaginary draft.
You got a category for us, real quick?
Let's do candy.
A candy.
We'll draft candy.
Explain how this draft works. Explain to me how a draft works.
So a draft works
and then
where
walk me from there.
We each take turns picking something. We'll do 5. We'll draft 5 things that we want to be on our team. So for example, like candy. If I go first, I could pick, Snickers.
Gross.
Right? So Snickers is one of the ones on my draft, and you guys can't pick Snickers. So then,
I wouldn't want to.
Whatever. I'm just saying as an example.
I'm just telling you I wouldn't want to. But
okay,
that's fine. Go ahead.
Then I guess I won't pick Snickers then, because no one else is gonna take it. But so then we each take turns picking something, and then at the end, we'll have Swat tell us which team's gonna win.
Interesting. I think. Can I offer a suggestion?
Sure.
What shouldn't we let the listeners decide who would win?
No, it has to be Swat.
Okay.
No, because I want immediate results. I don't want to have to wait a month.
I feel like we need a week. I feel like we should get the
demand immediate gratification. Then is that what I'm hearing, Calvin?
Mm-hmm.
Got
you
it.
want to wait?
I feel like we should get the category this week and then present them next week.
No, that gives you too much time to think. It has to be off the cuff.
No, if we have a time to think about it, we have a good time to fit up
5 ready to go.
To fix to whatever category it is.
You don't get to fix it because you don't know what other people are going to pick.
That's what I mean.
So
if we only are supposed to choose 4, but we all choose 6, if there's some overlapping ones, whoever chooses it first, then that one's off the board. You can't choose that one.
Dude, just think of your 5 favorite candy right now. It's not that hard. It should take.
We're offering suggestions. I'm just saying.
Who goes first?
Well, Debbie, can go first. Pick a candy.
Okay, Abba Zaba.
I don't know what that is.
It's a candy bar. You make explain it to you?
Yeah, what is that?
It is like a peanut butter inside of like a taffy outside.
Okay.
And you freeze it and you can crunch on it.
Is it like a Mexican candy?
No, it's not a Mexican candy.
No.
Just because I like something does not automatically make it a Mexican.
I don't know if
candy.
you
understand that, right?
If you have a weird sounding,
would you be like, would it make more sense if I liked hot tamales or something?
That's I don't feel like that's a Mexican candy either. No, it's like if you come up with a weird sounding candy that I've never heard of, I automatically assume it's some sort of cultural candy that's not in Fred Meyer.
Why? That's so racist.
If it's not a candy I've ever heard of and it's a weird sounding name, why would I think it's an English candy?
I don't know.
All right, Mick.
Go ahead. Thank you, Swa.
Probably Cowtails, actually.
Cowtails. Now that's what I've never
Cowtails
heard
are good.
of.
Cowtails? It's a caramel with like a cream center. It's a stick. It's like a cowtail.
Okay.
Cowtails. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. They're good.
I'm gonna go for York peppermint patties.
Ugh, Gross.
So what I'm hearing is we all have very different tastes in candy.
Ugh.
They're okay. They're not my favorite.
Okay. Devin.
I'm gonna go Kit Kat.
That's a solid choice.
It is the only chocolate that I actually like, really.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like most things with chocolate, so.
Huh.
Callie Wally, go ahead.
It's
Oh,
mixed.
sorry, Mick.
It's
Mick.
me.
Mickey, go ahead.
Toblerones are really good.
Toblerones are good.
Whoa,
I like them. I like them in ice cream.
You don't like Toblerone?
No, sorry, bud.
Toblerone, well,
You
because
don't-
it's chocolate. He doesn't like chocolate.
Chocolate. I don't like chocolate. Chocolate, gross.
It's similar to the Abba Zaba, but with chocolate. Honestly.
Yeah. No, thank you. Callie
I'm
Wally,
gonna go with Three Musketeers.
No.
Devin's just gonna hate all the candies we say because we're all gonna
Choose
say
something
chocolate candies.
original instead of chocolate, bro.
I love chocolate, dude.
Okay. Oh crap! What are they called? Oh, I think I got it. Hold on, let me just Google it. Make sure I'm right. Yes. Good and plenty.
Those are good.
Those are pretty good.
Sticky Mickey.
Good plenty is licorice, right?
Yes, they are.
I love licorice.
Yep. The Twizzlers twists are really good.
Twizzlers are gross.
You're a Twizzlers guy over Red Vine?
I hate Twizzlers. Twizzlers taste like plastic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, Red Vine's good too, but Twizzlers has the ones that are all like wrapped up.
They're
You
so
peel them
sticky.
off.
Is that plastic?
Twizzlers
flavor?
Yeah,
are so
yeah. But you pull those things apart, and now you got a flail. They're pretty fun.
I just don't like the stickiness. I don't like touching stickiness. Sticky.
Yeah, but it's
sticky gross.
But you don't care once you've been whipped by them, and you need to whip somebody else with them. The sticky helps.
Okay, I'm gonna go Mike and Ike's.
Oh, my next one.
You waited too long, man. Mike and Ike's are on my team.
All right. All right. This is where it starts getting hard because I've listed all my candies that I actually like now.
This is fun.
So I don't know what I would call this necessarily, but it's the Coca-Cola gummies. Is that just what you would call them?
A Coca-Cola,
Cola
like
gummies.
the one, like they're like a gusher, but they have Coca-Cola inside.
No. They're
just
like
gummies.
They're like gummies. They're like
They're just
gummy
gummies.
bears, but
Okay.
Have you never seen those?
Is it like the Haribo kind that come in a little bag and they look like a Coca-Cola bottle?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I guess it'd be just Haribo.
Twizzlers.
You already said Twizzlers.
I know.
That was his third.
I'm answering Swa.
Oh, okay.
Haribo, Coca-Cola, Coke gummies.
Yeah.
Coke gummies makes it sound like a drug. Actually,
Coke
when you
gummies.
think about it.
You could just say the Haribo gummies
Could
to
you
look like
turn
Coca-Cola
Cocaine
bottles.
into gummies?
Probably.
Maybe.
I'm sure.
Just
Not a
put it
bad
in
idea.
gelatin and
Good.
you're done. Mick.
Pixie sticks are good too. I like pixie sticks.
Just sugar and paper. Okay.
Jeez,
Yep.
you're like you have the palate of like a 4-year-old, Mick.
Well, no, he has
They're good.
he has the
You-
candy knowledge of a 60-year-old man is what he has. This is like candy that came out before I was born.
This is great.
Pixie
This
sticks
is
were
like,
out.
dude, pixie sticks. You could like $2 and you get like 300 of them.
I said it came out before I was born, not that it doesn't exist anymore. They're
Oh,
still
gotcha.
here, but
Okay.
it's like older than me.
I feel like the York peppermint patty is the most old thing on this list.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
That's
I
like
used
right
to-
up there with Werther's.
I
'cause
used to
that's,
eat them
you know,
all the time. I'm gonna go Nerds Rope.
Nerds Rope. That is a throwback. I have not seen one of those in a while.
Those are good.
Wow.
Last draft.
Lifesavers, but the butter rum flavor.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, okay, I typed out my list, and honestly, this is looking like a pretty good squad right now. Like, this is a squad that could do some
This is a good candy squad.
The idea of having all these candies in front of me is kind of intoxicating. I have not had all of these in a very long time, so.
Yeah. All right, Mick, what's your last pick?
and the Sour Patch watermelons.
Ooh, that's a good one. You dirty dog, that's a good one.
My last pick's gonna be the root beer barrel hard candies.
God, that's a good one too. I forgot about that one. That was one of my favorites as a kid.
My
man.
grandpa had those in his book bag.
Yeah, that's a real
He'd
grandpa.
bring to meeting.
grandpa style candy right there.
Horsehound is better.
What is
Horsehound?
No idea what that is.
Horsehound? That's just a like. Oh, okay, I've had that.
Horsehound
before.
barrels. They're like root beer barrels, but they're
barrels,
way
just
better.
have like little like hard candies like that.
All right,
They're delicious.
So now we've got our team. Swa, who do you think won? Do you want to do like a ranking of like what candies are better, or?
Yeah, this is rough, man. What was your third one, Calvin?
Three Musketeers, wasn't it? Oh no, that was number 2. Third. It was York, Three Musketeers, Mike and Ike. Yeah, Mike and Ike. That's Mike and Ike's wasn't on here. Yeah. So, did you want to be like scientific about it, or you just want to go off your gut? Because you could like rank each candy out of 10 and then add up our scores, or you could just say,
yeah,
like I like this team the best.
Yeah, well, because there was some like I mean, so I'm a weird one. I really like York peppermint patties. So you had you pulled in the lead real strong with that one. Round 2, yeah, I kind of gotta go by round and then kind of come back to it. So yeah, round 1 definitely to you, Calvin.
Cool,
nice.
Let's see, round 2, the Kit Kat totem. Three Musketeers. So back again to you, Calvin. I'm a big Three Musketeers fan.
What a dub.
I love the fluffy, creamy chocolate inside. 3. I gotta go with Devin on that one. I'm not a fan of Good and Plenty's, and I hate Twizzlers. Red Vine all the way.
Devin picked Good and Plenty on that one.
Oh, I thought you said you hate Good and Plenty. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, it was Mike and it was Mike and Ike. Number 3 was Mike and Ike's, Good and Plenty, and Twizzlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mike and Ike's because Good and Plenty.
3 points for Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin is strong lead with
so
Calvin.
He's already won basically, right?
But four was a tough one though because it was the all of them are good. I mean, Coke gummies, Pixie Sticks, Nerds Rope. That's like the trifecta right there. Like your guys' fourth round was I'm going with Coke gummies though. Like it's Coke,
there we go. That's gap worthy.
It's just you gotta it is. Number 5.
This was a hard one.
I mean, okay, so I have to say the butter rum good, but I'm not crazy about. Root beer barrel great for the nostalgia, but like Sour Patch, man.
Yeah, that's
Sour Patch is a solid. Anything Sour Patch is always a solid pick.
5. That's just
Okay.
So I think overall I'm gonna have to go Calvin. I think you won like 3 out of the 5.
Yeah.
That's
the strongest
really,
candy
really strong
team.
Picks. You had some that went off there, but overall the team came through.
Yeah.
Though I have to say,
who's the MVP?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at that right now, and that's oh man, hold on, give me a second. I got to think on that one.
Honestly, I feel like for me MVP might be Kit Kat, which was Devin's second round pick.
Yeah.
Because like,
give me a break, man.
Everything, like a lot of stuff on here is delicious, right? But if I had to pick, like, say it was like a desert island candy, right? The only candy you can have for the rest of your life, I would pick Kit Kat probably because it's like the most
it's
middle ground, stable, always tastes good, not too rich.
Right. And they're fun because you can snap them apart.
Yeah.
They have the nice texture in them when you crunch on them, and you can drive people crazy because you can just bite through a whole bunch of the bars.
That's what I do,
and like trigger people.
Yeah.
So it gives you the full round of it. So yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. I don't break them. I just eat them like a candy.
Good run, guys. This is a good one. I like this. This is
a
challenge.
I like the drafts. This is fun. Okay.
Hey, Calvin.
Yeah.
Nice job, bud. Okay,
Woo!
This was a pretty solid little.
I came up with the thing.
Little thing. It wasn't a bad thing.
I did a thing.
Most of the time you come up with dumb things, but this was actually pretty good.
That's not very nice.
So nice job. Hey, I'm giving you a compliment. Be nice.
That was a backhanded compliment if I ever heard one in my life.
It was a compliment, though. And I think you should take it. Okay?
No, your compliment was, wow, you did good for once. I hate everything else you do, but this one was tolerable. That's your compliment.
I didn't say I hate everything else you do. I just said everything else you do is bad.
That's the same. That's the same thing.
Close.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Hey guys,
good? Are we done?
Listeners, why don't you tell us what you think about that draft?
Yeah.
Is Swa right? Is Swa wrong? It's okay to tell
did the ref make a bad
sometimes.
call? You know, people think that a lot.
Don't be afraid to tell Swa, hey bro, you're a little off on this one, bud. He's ready to hear it, and we're ready to tell him it. So get back to us. Tell us what you think. What is your MVP out of what we said? Should there be a different overall winner? So,
thank you so much for tuning in. Join our Discord. Follow us on all the socials.
What?
Smash that like and subscribe button.
What are you doing, Calvin? Are you ending the episode?
He's pulling the doing the YouTube thing.
You guys are just sitting there. So
that.
Yeah. Did you know? Before we go, I'll leave you with this thing too. That you can't say the old boxing thing. You know, let's get ready to. You can't actually say that full sentence in that tone, or else you get sued.
Like copyrighted the phrase.
The dude
ready to rumble?
Yeah.
You can't say it, Devin.
What did you just say? Careful.
I can't say it. Oh my god.
Dude, yeah, be careful. Because that guy actually has like a team of lawyers and stuff that scour the internet to find where people do that, and they either make them pay royalties or they sue them.
Okay, so you know what? I said it, and I admit fault in that one. Mm-hmm. But would it be the worst thing in the world to get a cease and desist letter from them? Yes. I would gladly accept that.
I don't know if they would do cease and desist. I think they would say, give us money or you're getting sued.
No, they would send a cease and desist first, and then we'd have to take the episode down and edit it out.
Maybe.
No,
at least just don't do it in that tone.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say,
a tone.
What if I say double tones?
We're gonna say Swaz gonna bleep it out.
I don't know.
It's gonna happen.
I don't know if I do that or not.
Okay.
But we are about time, so. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Again, get back to us. Tell us what you think about this episode. Was it funny? Was it not? Is Devin funnier than he was last year?
Okay, if I'm not.
Yep.
You know, and be honest. Go to all of our socials and follow us. You know, give us 5 stars on anywhere you listen to this as well. You know, it gets us up there in the algorithms.
Muy importante.
Yeah. Follow Dusty Cubby, because they're the guys that do our theme song, and we want to give a big shout out to them for letting us use the song Croissant off the album. Almost said putting days to bed again. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yep, there it is. Go follow them and listen to their new song. It's pretty great. It is
Yukon Sucker Punch.
Yukon Sucker Punch.
Pretty dope.
Great. Also, if you haven't heard it yet, Spud Davenport has a new album that just dropped on the 27th. So that's today
Songs
that they were
for
recording.
The cynical.
Great. It's a great album. It'll be linked down here, so you guys can just click on it and go watch it. Watch it. Listen to it. You know.
Click it.
I don't know. My brain's fried today, I think. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, everybody. Let's all give Mick a virtual hug, okay?
Yeah, I need
just
it. Thank
reach
you.
your arms out, put your arms around him, and he'll feel it. Even if you're listening to this episode decades in advance, he will feel it. Feel your warm embrace.
Mm-hmm. Just randomly in the bathroom one day, he's like, "Someone's hugging me."
Or just all you hear is just, "Oh." Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.
See you next week.
Peace.
Beers Per Minute has been presented by Stupid Mythic Forest. New episodes come out on Wednesday at 8 a.m. Don't forget to rate and subscribe so you never miss a thing.